Tito, can you talk a little bit about Carrasco and how he pitched?
I thought he was good. After he gave up that home run that might still be going, he settled down and he threw strikes. He threw some real good off speed, made some big pitches. He got Odor the one inning, and then he was nearing kind of what we were thinking. And with Odor coming up, it just seemed like, because I actually thought he was throwing the ball really well. Just the way Odor's swinging it seemed like a good idea to get Boom.
You talked about the emotions of watching Napoli at bats. In that last one, what was wrong in your mind, and did you think it was out?
No, I didn't think it was out. Maybe I was hoping. I actually thought Austin tracked it pretty well. He just kind of ran out of room. I thought Cody threw the ball really well, just maybe too many strikes. But you could tell what kind of stuff he had, because after those first two hits, man, he really threw the ball well, because there was no wiggle room and he didn't need it.
You talked a lot about Brantley coming back from his injury. What does it say that he keeps getting these 2-out RBIs?
He's been doing that since the day I met him, and it was probably before that. He uses the whole field, and he's intelligent, and believe me when I tell you, we're thrilled he's back. I've been saying that all spring, but he's so meaningful in that lineup.
Talked a little bit before the game about Santana, his ability even early in the game to change it, and he also comes up later in RBI spot, kind of gives you those two different.
Well, and that's kind of everything we said. Like when 8 and 9 are on or coming around the top of the order, he's a guy that's hitting the middle. He's a switch hitter. It's a luxury, I think, and I think he actually likes hitting up there because he gets that extra at bat a lot of games. It looks like he's swinging the bat real well. It's nice to see some guys coming out of the chute swinging the bat okay.
Because that feeling too, when just right out of the chute, he gives you a 1-0 lead.
Yeah. And you kind of know in this ballpark with that lineup that you better get more. I thought we did a good job early. And I thought we actually kept going. Andrus made a play that, that's a rally right there, and all of a sudden the inning's over because they get a double play. We had a chance for maybe a big inning there.
With Carrasco, was 75 through 5 innings, is that sort of the ideal scenario?
Well, that's pretty good. He just had one inning that was a little bit long. Mick was okay with a little bit more than that. Again, there's a little bit of a respect factor for the way Odor's swinging the bat right now. And when you're nearing that point anyway, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
How much ground Ramirez covered on that?
Oh, my goodness, that was a great play. Kind of reminded me of that play Kip made last year in Cincinnati. Because I get a good angle there. I didn't think he could get it. Kind of willed himself at the end there.
Tyre made a nice play right off the
Yes,
bat.
he did. Yes, he did. We played a good game, and we had to because they were coming, and we made the plays and played a good game.
Speaking of the Geyer's assist as well.
Yeah, a little bit of a bobble, but he didn't panic, and ends up being a really big play.
Aggressiveness on the bases has kind of been a theme now for a while. With Jose getting thrown out at third, is that still?
I thought that was really good. Baseball. He didn't hesitate. He saw everything in front of him. It's bang bang on a perfect. I actually kind of like it. It's hard for me to ever be critical of somebody when I'm yelling the whole way go. I like that. As long as they're hustling and there's a good reason, I thought it was good baseball.
Tough to hang on to the bag, huh?
Yeah, and we gotta realize though that that's there. So, we talk to the guys. We're going to continue to, because when you go past the bag, there's a pretty good chance you're going to come off at some point.
It's really early, but with Gomes, look like you showed a little bit of frustration. You just kind of need to get going a little bit.
Well, it's a pretty small sample size. I thought, Barney looked at the replay, actually thought it was a home run, so it's close. Sometimes that's the way the game is, but he's okay, and he caught a heck of a game. That's probably more important than anything.
Miller only threw 7, but he went back to back. Are you early in the season? Are you looking to just avoid any type of multi-inning situations with him?
Yeah. Kind of told them that coming in. Want to get their feet on the ground. And it's not that the games aren't important; they are. But we got a long year, and we want to build up as opposed to I thought I made some mistakes last year early by trying to go too much with like Cody. I just would rather not do that.
What's that like? You're sitting there in the dugout with a tying run on second base, nobody out, and he strikes out 3 straight guys. I mean,
Well,
he can't get much better than that.
No, he was throwing the ball well. I can't sit here and say it was a good feeling because, you're on the road, but he has that ability. I mean, fortunately, a lot of times you see him at his best when he needs to be, which is a really good quality. A lot of trust in Cody. He deserves it.
Kind of like the postseason, everyone talks so much on Miller, and Cody was sort of secondary.
Well, not in my opinion, but I agree with you. Cody's been good, and he's consistent. The ball's coming out of his hand really good. And then we just looked like we needed to get Shaw over that Arizona line. And he threw the ball pretty well.